back to my favorite disc golf shop, Replay Sports in McKinney, to pick up 2 sets of used bin finds. My favorite thing to do, head to Replay, look through the used bins and see if we can find any gems inside. Today, definitely shows you what I typically look for. I got some MVP produced molds that have cool stamp designs on them, and I've also got some older Innova-made discs that, again, just ridiculously good feeling plastic. I wish that the Innova plastic that, you know, they're coming out with these days was as good feeling as these. Maybe plastic just ages well like fine wine. I don't think so. But like, this is a Firebird I ran with a custom stamp. Do you see how much dome is on this thing? You hear that? Firebirds aren't supposed to have pop tops. Interesting, but like, not what you expect. Metal Flake Rock 3s, very understable. And these Halo Destroyers, Metal Flake ones, just not the same. So I always pick these up. Such good ones. I'm not gonna decide which ones I'm gonna show you first. Let's go with the Innova-made discs. So up first, found this sitting right on top, right there. Somebody turned it in that day. It's a P-Line P2, Innova produced, great putter, one of the best of all time, really good shape. It's P-Line, a little bit slicker, but for like $8, I'll take it. Add it to my Innova-made Discmania collection. Speaking of that, I got a S-Line DD3, and this doesn't have any ink on it either. 171, pretty solid feeling disc. Again, I wish I could find star plastic like this today. And then I got, like the little brother of it, the DDX, a little bit more of an aggressive like finish on the wing here. Really good disc overall. A little bit flippier, a little shallower than the DD3. That one again is actually a pinned run. So if you look at the bottom, S DDX shows you it's pinned, a little bit older than whenever they were embossing stuff. Same with this one. This is a Star Monster, which I never see monsters in the wild. And so when I found a Star Monster, this is kind of like a beefier Firebird, basically. A little bit higher speed, a little bit more overstability. So I'm excited to go throw this and see how it flies. Then we'll get into our TSA, our MVP and Axiom, and Streamline molds. So the first one that caught my eye is the Votum. This is one of the first stamps they ran the Votum with. Aura plastic, super grippy. It's TSA plastic. It's been thrown maybe one time. So for $12, pretty good pickup. I really got into disc collecting with Thought Space Athletics. Beautiful stamps, and not many companies were doing triple stamp designs whenever they were. So these were super collectible. And now it's, for me, it's nostalgia, and I like collecting each of the TSA stamps. Then we get into some fun ones with DFX discs. I mean, that is a pretty cool design. So this one, I think actually it's a Jet from Streamline. I've thrown these before, they're pretty flippy, and I really don't have a good roller. And I think this one would actually be a pretty fun disc to put in the bag. Seeing this little dude just rolling down the fairway. So we're gonna try this as maybe a forehand and a backhand roller disc. Then we got another DFX stamp. They do these limited edition runs. So I had signed up for this. I actually got this one. This is a Paradox from Axiom. Brand new, $12. Pretty cool pickup, super flippy. Super flippy. And I got a Nomad, which I hadn't actually seen this stamp design for before. So like a alligator, rhinoceros looking little dragon die. I don't know what this is, but it kind of looks cool. So when I see these cool triple stamp designs, and like this one might even be more than triple. I see at least 4 different stamps on here. The interesting thing too, some of these are actually overstamped with some texture, which is kind of interesting. You don't see that very often in the plasma plastic. So very cool. Or for a Nomad. Anyways, that's what I picked up. Got 4 of each manufacturer. You know, sometimes it's hit or miss when you go to Replay, but got a sneak peek of all the awesome Axiom MVP Streamline molds that are coming out for Champions Cup, I think. Really interesting. I basically went with like the full soft line plastic. So we'll see how those come out. Not the biggest fan of soft plastic. And that's probably why I like all the older Discmania produced discs. This thing is so firm. It doesn't have a super aggressive wing on it, so I think this is going to be more of an understable DD3, but I'm going to go out there, throw these, see how they fly. Catch you guys in the next video.